Good morning everyone. I start my day off by walking to the bus stop for school. It's winter, so please ignore all the darkness. But then when I get there, I unlock the classroom. I'm always the first one here, so it's always empty. But there's two staff members at school, so I rax the keys from one of them. I start off by just going through my email and planning what I need to do today and writing a checklist. It's probably the last school video you'll see for a while because as of the time filming this, New Zealand has officially gone into level 4 lockdown. We have one COVID case, so they've locked down the whole country. This may seem extreme over one case, but it's the Delta strand, so the country really doesn't want to take any chances. We were COVID free for a long time, but things happen, and I'm happy to be locked down and really appreciative of the government having such strict measures in my country. Back to the studying, I normally have those blinds that are beside me up in the winter because I like to watch the sunrise, but because it's a Wednesday, my school hosts training sessions for all the sports teams, so they're always running past the window, and I just don't want to be seen really. We're a really small school, so a lot of people know me and they come in, and I just like to focus on my work. If I get to school really early, I also sometimes like to have the door open because we have a lot of trees around our school, so there's always birds chirping away. I have something wrong with me where I can't really feel temperature, so I only do it when I get to school early because I also need time to warm up the classroom for everyone else when they arrive because I'm fine with the door open in the cold, but not many others are. Moving along, if you watch my last video, you'll recognize these two. Anytime I'm bored, I just end up making origami rats. I brought them to school to hide them around. And yes, I need a hobby, but that's why I keep the blinds down so no one can see me being introverted and doing things like this. With the rats in place, I head off back to do work. My friend texts me that she's coming early, so I'll have to cut this off early as I hate studying in front of people. You can see me here editing, I think it's a couple videos back now. I record my videos all out of order, so it ends up with some confusion, but I figure it out eventually. I didn't really accomplish much before my room got invaded. I believe they were the year below me. They're lovely, they're really talkative, smiley. I know them, but I need to do some work. Ignore how tired I look in this. I'm not wearing any makeup, which is quite unusual for me, but I've been really tired lately, so I kind of just gave up and got up, and this is what I look like in my sleep deprived state. Okay, so a change of scenery. I got outnumbered very fast, so we are now vibing in the RE room because I go to a religious school. Woo! So I've changed classrooms because I'm in here anyway first, and it's literally next door to the one I was in. Looking back, they could probably hear every word I was saying, but because they were talking amongst themselves, they probably didn't. But the walls are paper thin at my school. We're on a temporary site as our building fell down during the earthquake, so we're on the same site as another school, which is a bit annoying because we have half the space, but it's probably worse for them because they lost half the space and it's their school we're in currently. So I just spent the morning doing editing. It was getting close to the start of school, so I knew people would come in eventually, but I was determined to get this done. I didn't really record much during the day, but I did bus over to the university because they have a nice big library. Our temporary site does not. It has a library, however it is very small and it's not the best. There were people on either side of me, which made it very difficult to film, so you can't see what I'm doing, but I assure you I was actually doing work for once. Looking back, it's actually quite a creepy angle because although I'm staring at my desktop screen, it just looks like I'm staring into your soul. But here I am, waiting for my bubble tea. That is one thing I'm incredibly jealous of. This university has a bubble tea store on campus, whereas the university that I'm off to next year does not. It's bubble tea aside, here I am doing calculus. I have a test tomorrow which I've been avoiding. I wasn't here when everyone else took it. And I was kind of hoping that the teacher would just, forget and I wouldn't have to. But a week later, lots of avoiding later, I finally faced the facts that I will definitely need to sit it tomorrow. I really know nothing about the topic, and I know people say it a lot. They go like, oh, I'm gonna fail, but no. This time I will definitely fail, and I'm content with that. However, my teacher will not be, so sorry. I'm kind of perched here at an awkward angle. There's giant marble stairs, and at the bottom there's a table, well, a few tables, like, connecting them. I don't know how to explain it, but it's like the chair is the bottom of the stairs, which makes it kind of annoying because people keep walking past me. And I like have to keep making sure they're not close enough to the camera, as it just looks weird that I'm like sitting there recording myself. This is the point of the video where I found out that there was COVID cases in the capital. Well, as of filming, there was only one. Multiple have been discovered now. I think we're almost at 20 people, which is not great. We can't really do much but wait in these situations. We got out of lockdown once. Let's hopefully do it again sometime soon. Okay, stay. Okay, so it's a bit of a late start getting back into things. It's nearing 5. School finishes at 3, so it's only been 2 hours, but it takes forever to get home on the bus because we go a really strange like route home. So it takes around like an hour to get home. So I'm going to start by making a to-do list because I have a lot of things due by the 15th. Which is when a bunch of scholarship applications are due, and I need to get those in. I also need to send out a few emails before they're due. I need to send another letter to the school's liaison officer and hand in a form to my school about it. And I kind of need that done by tomorrow, as tomorrow is Friday. So I'm just going to get into it, write a to-do list, and plan out my life. Okay, so seeing it all down on paper, it actually does not look like much. It's all very doable. The only things I will struggle with is chemistry, as that involves thinking. The rest is all really a case of just sitting down and doing it. So the 7 numbers here, I have a random generator numbered 1 to 7. We're going to see what number we get. I'll do QE tune, and whatever it lands on is what I'm going to do. 4. Oh, I don't know if that cut out or not, but we landed on 4, which is... room clean. Okay, fair enough, my room's an absolute mess. It's not the one I would have preferred to start with. I normally like to clean my room in breaks from doing tasks, but it's what's the random number generator said, so it's what we're gonna do. 5 o'clock now, I'll update you when I've done. Here's me just vacuuming, cleaning the house. I was really tempted to give you a nice vacuum noise, this ASMR, but I decided not to out of the kindness of my own heart. Okay, so I lied. I gave you a nice wee ASMR there, but you know, I just thought you should appreciate the sounds of my vacuum cleaner, who is definitely a heavy breather. I don't know why it's so heavy. It's reasonably new. Our old vacuum never had that issue, and it was like ancient by the time we got rid of it. But I just did some cleaning, got a nice wee snack of frozen blueberries, and started studying again. I believe this is the last set of study I'm doing for the night because I forgot I had a Russian lesson. So I'm cramming in doing the homework like a few minutes before it starts, so here's me just frantically trying to do a page worth of homework. I'll take this time to end it here, and also in the future I will be doing a lot more videos with a lot more content in them. I've just been really busy recently. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed, and I shall be off.